everybody. I am doing something very fun right now. Well, not right now. Right now I'm stuck in gridlock traffic. But in general, I'm doing something very fun, which is that I am going to the Aeropuerto, which is airport in Spanish. It took a couple of years of Spanish. I'm heading to the Aeropuerto to pick up my my biological son, believe it or not, who I have never met. And if I have met him, I don't remember it, because he was a part of my life that I really tried to say goodbye to. And basically, all right, so I did know, it's not that I didn't know that he existed. I had an inkling. Oh my God! Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my God. What moron. Oh no. Oh. Oh. Oh, they have a, oh God. They have a whole lane closed on the 110. Oh my God. I have to pee so bad already. I just left the house 3 minutes ago. I can't do this. I am not going to be able to do this. It takes... All right, so from my apartment to LAX, no traffic, it takes 20 minutes. But whatever time it is right now, I want you to go into Google Maps or Apple Maps. This is not an ad for Google Maps and Apple Maps. I hate both of them. You shouldn't use either of them. And I want you to put in Pasadena to LAX. Because, and then I want you to see what the time says. Basically, there's a lot of traffic in LA. And so if there's no traffic on a good day, it takes 20 minutes. But if there is traffic on a bad day, which is every day, especially at rush hour, it's 9:01 a.m. Pacific time right now. Although it feels like it's, I don't even know what the hell it feels like because of daylight savings time. It feels like, you know, cuckoo o'clock. Yeah, that's pretty good. I should tweet that. Cuckoo o'clock. What was I talking about? Traffic. Yeah, basically there's LA has a lot of traffic. So I mean, I tried okay, so I have to sort of start kind of a little farther back. And luckily I have plenty of time because I thought it would be fun to get a video of you know, us meeting for the first time, because I've never met my son before. I've never formally met him, and so I thought it would be really cool to get a YouTube video of me picking him up at the airport. You know, I'm gonna try to cry. I don't have no promises, but you know, and then us sort of. I feel like that would really go viral, because I've sort of been. This is sort of that. So, the mother of this kid, like I said, she is very, very toxic. She's a grade A Looney Tune, basically. And we met in college, which is, I believe, around the time when this child was conceived. I mean, it would have had to have been college because me and this gal were only really copulating for... What are they doing? Why are they street sweeping? I thought... I was thinking that it was somebody who fucking died and killed their whole family, but they're just street sweeping. It's rush hour. Why are you street sweeping at rush hour? All right. That reminds me of a very funny one. When I was in college, I went to an open mic once. in Savannah, Georgia, and Savannah, Georgia is basically, let's just say it's really not very well known for its stand-up comedy. And I remember this kid once doing a whole set. A set is what they call it in comedy. That's what they call it. It's you know it's your when you go up and you do a set of jokes. And I remember he said, I remember it very vividly. The whole bit was about if you can call it. A bit is what they call in stand-up comedy a joke, basically. So he said, why do they have street sweepers? When have you ever seen a dirty street? That was sort of basically what the bit was supposed to be. And I don't normally do this. I really don't like to heckle people because I know what it's like on the other side. But so he said, you know, he went on this whole diatribe like, oh, I have to move my car every you know, I have to move my car every night, and I got to check to see if I'm parked on the side of the street that has street sweepers. And I don't even know why the hell they have street sweepers. And then he said that line of, when have you ever seen a dirty street? And I said, well, that's because they have street sweepers. I forget exactly what I said. I think I said, because they have street sweepers, you know, or something. And everybody laughed their ass off at my heckle, and he had been basically getting just awkward glances the entire night. And you know, I mean, if you're a stand-up comic, you got to sort of kind of roll with the punches, you know. But this kid was just you know, I remember all of a sudden, once everybody was laughing, he stormed out. He said, "Fuck this," into the microphone and went. He said, "Fuck this," and it stormed out of the room. And I felt really bad. He had brought a tripod with a little camera on it to record, I guess, to record his set for a set. It's a stand-up comedy is what they call it. It's your sort of your you know, the jokes that you so a set is made up of bits, and all the bits that you do in a set is you know, your show. So he had, I guess, brought a camera to record his set. You know, I have definitely recorded a lot of sets with my cameras. Oh my God. Wow. I am really on a roll today. I'm glad that I'm doing this today because I feel really good. Yeah, so he took the camera. Oh my gosh, it was crazy. He literally took the camera off the tripod, whisked it off of the table, and then he went outside. He took the tripod with the camera, and he whacked it against a tree. In Savannah, they have all those like really pretty live oak trees with the hanging moss. So he whacked it against a tree. It exploded everywhere. And he ran off crying into the night. And then he posted on Facebook that he was going to come back to the next open mic and shoot everybody. And if you, that's honestly, I think 10 other people had made that same joke that night in that open mic roster alone. But anyway, why the hell am I talking about an open mic in Savannah? Well, I don't really remember why I was talking about it, but I guess I can go back to my other subject, which was, well, first I gotta get a re-up. Happy Juice! I love Happy Juice. And a bunch of people in the last video were all, you know, trying to guess like, oh, what's the Happy Juice? You know, are you gonna tell us what's in the Happy Juice? Nope. It's Dr. Dan's secret formula. Secret formula. So, when I was in college, I had a really bad Xanax problem. And now I'm sort of able to use it more responsibly, and I've been able to integrate it with my daily life in a healthy way. But back then, you know, it was all bets were off. So you know, it was all kind of a blur. And I'm not trying to use that as an excuse, but let's just say that, you know, if God only knows, you know, what's going to come out of that abyss from my past. I don't fucking know. So, you know, just a forewarning. But around that time, I started copulating with this girl, and I was sort of a young boy, and so I really did not know a lot about the female body. I mean, I knew I knew all the important stuff, but I didn't know any of that, you know, ovulating or any of that crap. And also, honestly, I think if as a man, you know, I remember seeing this guy once post a Instagram reel about how he could tell when his girlfriend was ovulating based on her text emojis or something, and it was like supposed to be like, oh yeah, gals, you know, I'm one of the good ones, you know. And I was like, that nothing has ever made me more certain that you are a serial abuser. I really think any man, you need to be very, very careful of any man who tries to make their entire public perception, I'm a good guy. If you see somebody who's all, oh, I'm wholesome, I'm a great guy, that should be red alert, code red. Trust me. So anyway, you know, I didn't know a whole lot about the female body, and I remember, it's sort of like the best way that I can describe that time in my life when I was really under the influence of Xanax pretty much all the time, is it was like being underwater, drowning underwater, and every once in a while I would be able to kick back up and come above the surface and take a breath, but then I would go right back down. And the memories that I have are sort of, it's like I remember all of those little flashes, you know, of me coming up for air. So, you know, I remember, I have one where I was holding a hammer and I just saw two children running away from me and screaming. And one of them was saying, I'm sorry, you know, and that's it. That's all I can remember. It's a bunch of stuff like that. It's like there are these little, you know, snapshots. There are these little live photos, you know. So anyway, every time that we would copulate, that I can remember at least, I remember that well, I would sort of, I'm trying to figure out how to, okay, honey, you cannot, that is bold. Switching lanes right there, trying to get, oh my God. Sorry, this intersection in LA, or this, whatever the hell they call it on the highway, it freaks everybody out. It makes everybody go crazy. And it's really not that hard if you know what the fuck you're doing. But so many people in this country don't know how to fucking drive. Driving is very easy. Okay. Just fuck! Let me over, please. God fucking Christ, I'm sorry. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, all right. So I remember just sort of the way that I looked at it. I just assumed that, you know, if a female didn't tell me something or give me sort of a restriction, then that meant that she had it under control. So we didn't use any protection. We didn't use any of that sort of stuff because I figured, well, there's no way that she's just letting me, you know, raw dog. And if just because there's nothing, you know, she must have it under control. She must be doing something. So I'm just gonna, you know, I mean, I like it. Feels good for me. So I'm just gonna go for it. And there's no way that she would be that stupid. Well, she was. And so, now I did not know right away that she had gotten pregnant from that era. I didn't really know much of anything until very recently. Because we sort of kept up on Facebook. We kept up with each other. You know, and after college, I mean, she just became sort of this Looney Tune. I remember, funny enough, 10 years ago was the first Trump presidency. And I remember even back then, it was like 2 years after, you know, she was all Bernie bro during college. We actually met at a Bernie Sanders rally in 2015. You know, she was all Bernie bro, and then for some reason, I don't know what happened. I have a feeling that it was the crack. But all of a sudden, she started posting a bunch of pro-Trump stuff. You know, and then I kind of stopped using Facebook. She's one of those people who would post on Facebook, you know, 20 times a day, give us a live update on every single thing she did, you know, and like kind of have her own little newsletter, which it's like, who the hell gives a shit? You know, you're not Nate Silver. I don't give a shit what you have to say about politics. So I stopped using Facebook, but I would hop in and out every once in a while just out of morbid curiosity, you know. And every time I would check her thing, you know, she was always posting she would just post like pictures of her roaming the streets of Savannah in the middle of the night. A couple of times she actually, I'm pretty sure, posted a video of her smoking crack, and I think that eventually that was sort of what led to her undoing with this kid. But again, it was one of those things where it's just like, I assumed that she had it all under control, you know. I tend to, I mean, maybe that makes me a little naive, but I'm not going to assume that there's a problem. I'm not going to assume that she's a neglectful mother and that she's, you know, doing all this stuff. I said, well, she's probably just posting, maybe she's just kidding, you know, or maybe she's just, I don't know, maybe she's sort of doing like an Andy Kaufman type thing where she's doing like social media satire or something, I don't know. But she hasn't reached out to me. Nobody's reached out to me, so I'm assuming there's no problem. And then I started becoming social media famous. And all of a sudden, I would go back on Facebook and I would check my messages. Excuse me 1 second, I've got the little misters is calling me here. Hello? Hello, Ton? It's your dad. Have you thought any? Okay, all right. Have you thought about my nickname for you? Have you thought about that any more? Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it'd be funny. All right. Well, I'm on the way to the airport. Oh my gosh, you're outside already. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I am really not close at all. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be a very long time. Okay. All right. So I'll call you back. All right. Bye. God damn. Well, I looked at what the flight thing said. So I didn't do anything wrong. Oh, I should have told him that I was going to record a YouTube video. That's all right. I'm gonna have to. Well, I am kind of close to the airport, but I really have to go to the bathroom, and it's very annoying if you. The couple of times that I've picked somebody up at the airport before, you know, I've had to stop. Like, so if usually by the end of the drive, by the end of the hour drive, I have a spastic bladder. So I usually always have to go to the bathroom by the end of the drive. But, you know, when you pick somebody up from the airport, you basically got to go into, you know, you go into the arrivals or wherever the hell it is, and then scoop them up, and then drive away, and then you're driving back home. And there's nowhere, so that's possibly 3 hours that you're looking at not having a chance to go to the bathroom. So I always now, I mean, I try to build that into my airport time. Halfway through, I go to in the cell phone lot. The cell phone lot is where you can wait you can wait in the cell phone lot. If you pull over on the airport arrivals thing, then they're going to give you a ticket for some reason. So you can go to the cell phone lot, and the reason it's called the cell phone lot is because then you wait for a call or a text from the person you're picking up to tell you, okay, come pick me up in the circle. I'm sort of interested in how this is going to work because I'm using my phone to record, and I normally use my phone to do the navigation, but I can't use the navigation because I'm recording with my phone. So just another more raw dogging. I hate that expression. I'm so sorry that I've used it so much. I really find it just disgusting and deplorable. So I apologize. People have no class. You know, I mean, it's Anyway. So now I forget what I was talking about again. Num 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 num. Oh yeah, so all of a sudden I remember seeing on Facebook the mother, and I am very generously protecting her privacy here. I do not have to do that, and I shouldn't do that. You know, but honestly, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter because she's apparently in jail or dead or something. She's unavailable. But I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. So I checked Facebook Messenger because I was, normally I never go on Facebook and I never check my Facebook messages, but I recently have been collecting CDs nuts! But I've been collecting CDs of nobody cares. Forget it. Nobody cares. Anyway, I was looking at Facebook Marketplace because I've been collecting CDs. Nuts. And you know, I've been coordinating with the guy because Facebook Marketplace, I didn't really realize this at first. I was going to thrift stores and stuff and CD stores. Sorry, that's a very difficult maneuver to try to do when you're driving. I tried recently to start instead doing what I call a happy shake, which is happy juice but in shake form. Take a look at that. But it's not as potent when you do it like that, so I don't like that. I just have that. That's for emergencies. That's in case I'm going somewhere and I forget my happy dropper. Okay, sorry, I gotta get over onto the 105 here. Let me over. Okay. LAX airport. That's what we want. I gotta enjoy my last couple of minutes of freedom and solitude. Okay. So I was trying to buy CDs online, and I was coordinating with the guy, and that we were doing that because Facebook Marketplace is really good for bargains. I made the mistake of trying to go to thrift stores and things and record stores, but those people, those people just go to estate sales, and they buy up all this crap, and then they sell it back to you at a ridiculously inflated margin. And so I was like, well, why don't I do what they do and get it for cheap first? So I started going on Facebook Marketplace, and that was really, you can get lucky. You can get lucky there big time. So I was coordinating with the guy, sort of haggling. And actually, he gave me a pretty damn good, he gave me a price that was so good, I think he's an idiot. I think I almost felt bad that I was taking advantage of him. But I was talking with him, and I saw that I had, oh, Jesus fucking Christ on a fucking cracker. Oh my God. Alright, there's a lot of traffic on the 105. Getting hot in here. Let's see if I can do this without the sound being bad. So I was on Facebook Marketplace looking at my messages, and all right, that's not gonna work. Sorry. I don't like running the AC because it's bad for my engine, but I'll do it this time so that I don't get a bunch of so that I don't check the audience retention meter, and right around the time where I open the window, it goes like the Titanic. So I was on Facebook Marketplace, and I was buying CDs, nuts, and I looked in my messages, and, because I was just sort of looking, I don't know, I hadn't checked them in a while because I don't go on Facebook, but I had to check them to negotiate with this guy for the hell, what is that sound? Oh, it's a train! You don't see those very often in LA, that's for sure. I was negotiating with the guy for the CDs. Nuts. And I don't check my Facebook messages a lot. So I sort of, just out of curiosity, was looking through, because it's sort of a trip down memory lane. It's very interesting. It's sort of like a time capsule of the period in my life when I used Facebook, which was about from, I would say, 2010 to, oh, who the hell knows? I guess it would, honestly, I think it was around 2018, 2019. And, I was seeing all the same people posting all the same stuff, with lives that have remained completely stationary for the last 10 years in every single way. And then I looked at my messages, and I saw that I had a couple, it was a lot of people since I had become internet famous who were reaching out and saying things like, hey, I saw you on TikTok, or I saw you on this thing, or my mom sent you my thing, and then, of course, that it would lead to, like, I'm so glad you're doing well. I have a friend who's blah, 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 just looking for some sort of professional advantage. And normally with those people, I just say, go fuck yourselves. I pulled myself up from nothing. So you can get down there. You can get on your fucking hands and knees and start eating canned clams with your fist. If you want the same level of success that I had, you work for it. Like I did. I humiliated and degraded myself for years. I still do it. So, you put fucking canned squid on an Uncrustable and then put it in the toaster and then put a Reese's cup on it and eat it. Then maybe we can talk about a professional relationship. You spend every single day you go viral every single fucking day for 3 years. Sorry. Anyway, so I was scrolling through sort of all my messages of people trying to network with me. And then I saw a message from, you know, this woman, I don't even want to call her my ex, I don't know. And she said, it was actually quite a few messages with increasingly desperate levels of disparity and destitution. It was actually very pathetic. You know, because first it started, it was really interesting. It was like you could sort of, it was really a downward spiral, because you could see, you know, at first it was like, hey, you know, how you been? Haven't talked to you in a while. I hear you're doing good. I saw you on TikTok or whatever. And then it was like, hey, you know, do you remember? Oh, I also forgot to mention the nickname. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot to talk about this. The nickname. So the whole reason why, I'm sort of getting my head of myself, but the whole reason why. So I never want a kid. I never wanted one. I don't want one now. Well, all right, I shouldn't say that. That's not true. I changed my mind because the other day I went on, well, I didn't go on Jimmy Fallon. I wish I went on Jimmy Fallon, maybe one day. But I was watching Jimmy Fallon. I was probably the one of two people who was watching Jimmy Fallon. And I saw that those what are they, the Costco guys who do the Costco stuff. I've never watched any of their videos. I wish them the best of luck, you know. But I was watching them and I said, you know, people have told me all the time that it would really open me up to the mainstream if I got somebody else who could sort of, you know, because I'm self-aware in the sense that I understand that my disposition is sort of like the wacky, weird guy, you know, and in an ensemble cast, you know, I always get like, oh, this reminds me of Dwight from The Office, or this reminds me of, I don't know, I'm trying to think of another one. But you know, these people who, it's not like they're going to get their own show. You know, they might be cast as the weird guy in an ensemble, but they're not. I mean, I guess Chris Pratt maybe, but I think that, no, I mean, I think maybe if I don't know. I mean, I don't know where my career, but basically, the what I'm playing right now is sort of crazy weird guy. So people have told me a lot that if I had something else, a normal person or somebody to sort of be a straight man, then that would help open me up to the mainstream, because it would, you know, it would sort of put me into, you know, I don't know. So, so then I was watching the Costco guys, and they have this kid who's so funny. I forget what the hell his name is. It's, but he's really, and again, I've never watched any of their stuff. I had the TV on mute when I was watching this particular segment, but you know, he was just, it looked like people were really laughing at what he was saying, and it looked like he had sort of this swagger, you know. And I was like, man, I need to get me one of those. You know, if I had if I had a kid, a funny kid, you know, I mean, I think that could really do wonders for my career. I think that social media wise, I mean, half the people, there's some, and then I started doing some research, you know, sort of looking up families and stuff on social media, and these people make a fucking killing on social media with their families. You know, they'll you know, use their kids, make them, you know, dress up in funny outfits and you know. And I said, man, you know, I never wanted a kid, but oh my gosh, I was thinking about all the potential that would have. And I was like, you know, I feel like every time that I get stale, I like to try to, you know, sort of rejigger it. So I was like, man, that'd be perfect. And then I remembered, okay, so let's hop back over to the other part. Oh, fuck me in the fucking tits. I always do this. Okay, hang on. Let me over, please. Yay. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Sorry. I always, when I'm going to the airport on the 105, I get off on this first exit that says you're supposed to get off on North 1, Sepulveda Boulevard. But I think that that's what I'm doing, and so I get off on this, and it's not it. Happens to me every single damn time. Every single time. Oh my god, this is not good at all. Fuck me. Oh shit. Fuck. It's really backed up a little bit. Okay, well I'm definitely, okay, I'm gonna have to, alright. How's it going, how's it going? Fuck! Wait, shit! Oh my god! Okay, alright. Okay, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry about that. Sorry, I'm on the way to the airport. So, but I think I'm still gonna be another hour, probably. Because of all this. Yeah, well, there's a lot of traffic and you know, so I'm sure you've been waiting to see me. What 10 years? I'm sure you can wait another 40 minutes, right? All right, pal. Well, I'll see you when I see you. Oh, Jesus. What the hell have I done? I think this kid's a fucking weirdo. But anyway, no, I really the decision that took me from I never want a kid at all, and I will aggressively resist any attempt to put one in my life, to I am agreeing to take care of this kid, is you would not believe. So, all right, let me sort of, I feel like I keep jumping around here in the chronology. You would not, okay, so I was looking on so I went on Facebook to get, I was going on Facebook. I used to go on Facebook a lot, and then I stopped. But I started going back on to use Facebook Marketplace because I think I'm not alone in this, in the sort of Facebook's best use now is a thrift shop. And yet somehow Mark Zuckerberg's still the most talented, or not the most talented, but one of the most rich and successful people in the whole world. So I was using Facebook Marketplace to buy CDs, nuts, and I started checking my messages. We're in a tunnel now. Isn't that cool? There used to be a ton of tunnels in Maryland. A ton of tunnels! There were a ton of tunnels. There were a ton of tunnels in Maryland. But there's not a ton of tunnels in Los Angeles. There's a little bit of, there's a tiny tunnels, not a ton of tunnels. Okay, sorry. Oh shit on my fucking ass. All right, I don't know where the hell I'm going. Now I'm at the part of the airport where you're like, oh my God, because it's all the signs. So, all right, I need to figure out where the hell, if I want to go to the cell phone lot, I have to go this way. Okay, all right, I'm gonna do this. I hope this is it. I'm fucking, it's a beautiful day at least. Oh no. Oh my God. Why the fuck? Where the all right. Okay, well, okay. So I did not do the right thing just then. I need to go back to the airport. I need to do the airport return, U-turn. All right. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I think this might be the worst morning of my life. So there's, okay, so I was on Facebook Marketplace because I started collecting CDs. I'm not gonna say it. Not. Started collecting CDs, and you know, on Facebook Marketplace you can get really good bargains. And I scrolled. I opened. I started looking at. Sorry, the happy juice is working. Happy, 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 happy. Ooh, 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 ooh. I had a Facebook Marketplace was my excuse to checking my old Facebook messages, and I saw messages from the kid's. Oh my gosh, I didn't even explain his nickname. Oh my God, okay, that's important. So I was thinking that my name's Dan, right? And I was trying to think, well, if I have this kid on my YouTube, then we can do like it would be like father-son thing. What would be a good father-son name? So I was thinking his nickname could be Dong, right? And so we would be like Dan Dong, like a doorbell, like ding dong, Dan Dong, and then we could do like, we could have the intro could be like a doorbell song, and it would be like Dan Dong. I think that would be really good. So I was so basically I was telling the kid, what do you think about Dong as your nickname? That could be funny, right? Dan Dong. I'll have to look up some doorbell sounds and see if there's any. And then what we could do is do like a reverb, you know. So like it could be like ding dong ding dong, and then Dan Dong or something. I don't know. Something with a, I don't know. Dan Dong. All right. Okay, let's go. Sorry. Why do people turn so slowly? It's not hard to turn a car. You turn the fucking wheel, and then the car turns itself. Sorry, that is a pet peeve of mine, is that people, okay, hang on a minute. All right. I am pretty sure that I'm going to the right place. I think, no, wait, no. Okay, all right, okay, all right, I think I know what to do now. All right, here we go. LAX. Hey, maybe I'm passing the LAX sign. Maybe you'll see that. Maybe you'll see it on the back there. Can you see it? I can't look because I'm driving. Can you see it? Oh, fucking fuck me! I didn't want to do this. Okay. All right. I'm going into. Oh fuck! This is not good at all. Oh my God! Okay, I've got to try to. I got to try to remember. I have to go to the bathroom. All right. accidentally turned into the, wait a minute. All right, I always get confused every time. Arrivals, so it's arrivals and departures. But, so every time I go to the airport, you go in and it says arrivals here, departures here. And then I'm like, well, I'm arriving at the airport. I am arriving in a car, but I'm departing in an airplane, right? So, does the arrivals and departures refer to the what you're doing at the airport, or what you have done, or what you're going to do in the plane, right? Does that make sense? It's very confusing. They should put like arriving in a plane so arriving big and then in parentheses in a plane, or departing parentheses in a plane, if that's what it is, because I think that would really clear it up. Because every time I do the wrong thing, and they don't give you any time to decide. You have 2 seconds to decide, because then all of a sudden it's like, pick one right now, and then it goes into a big circle. Oh my God. All right, so I need to try to not be seen by him while I go through here and try to go to the bathroom. So hopefully he's not. He doesn't. I mean, I don't think I told him what color my car was. So hopefully he just won't recognize my bald head. So I got to keep my head down here because I need to get to the. I'm pretty sure that what I have to do is I have to go exit this first tendril, and then that will take me to the cell phone lot. I don't know why they don't have big signs that say cell phone lot. I feel like in every other airport I've been to, they had a big sign that said there's a cell phone lot here. How is anybody, I see all these old people going through LAX. How the hell do they figure it out if I can't even figure it out? All right, I think that I have to go to, not this one, but the next one. Oh, I got to pee so bad. So bad. So bad. Okay, hang on. Keep it cool. He's calling me. Hello, son? No, I am, not. I'm not at the airport yet, unfortunately. No, I'm not. I'm not sure. I think, hopefully, hopefully soon, but I'm sorry, I gotta go. I don't know. Okay, I'm sorry. All right. Fucking hell, he's right there. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Fuck! I think he saw me. Okay, hang on. Nope. It's fine. He doesn't know that that's me. There's a lot of bald guys. He doesn't know that that's me. All right, so what we're gonna do now is go to, we need to find the cell phone lot so that I can use the bathroom. And then we're gonna come back around. Come back around and pick him up once I've used the bathroom. And then that way, the reason I don't want to pick him up first is because I want to use the bathroom before I pick him up, and then again after. So I want to do the same thing after I get him. What? Ah! What the fuck is wrong with you, you stupid fucking prick? God. Asshole. God. I hope he dies. Fucking die, asshole. Okay, let's see if this is the right way to go. I sure hope so. Alright, departing flights, airport return, Sepulveda Boulevard. I'm gonna need to ask somebody where it is. I don't know where the hell I'm going. Oh shit. Oh my God. Oh no! Oh my God, I'm just going to the same place again! Fuck! God damn it. I'm literally at the exact same place again that I just was 5 seconds ago. All right, let me in. God. Okay. All right. Okay. Where the hell is the fucking cell phone lot? Jesus Christ. I'm texting him right now. I'm not here yet. Okay. I'm not here yet. Sorry. He's lit. That's literally him right there. Okay. All right. Oh, jeez. Why are we not moving at all? All right. Okay. Play it cool. So I told you about his nickname, right? Ding Dong, Dan Dong? Yeah. Ding Dong, so yeah, so I was going Facebook Marketplace because I've been buying CDs, and I looked for, so I was checking. A lot of people have been trying to, you know, get in touch with me because I need to just ask somebody where this is, because I have a feeling I'm about to go do I cannot do the exact same thing again. So I need to find somebody who can answer my question. Why, this is, I don't understand why they don't make it easier to find. Okay. I feel like, all right. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to pull over and just ask somebody who's standing here. All right. I don't see any signs down there. Jesus. Cheese and crackers. Cheese and fucking crackers. This is absurd. This is so fucking dumb. This is so dumb. Okay. Well, great. I'm just sitting here waiting at the airport for no reason. Why don't they have, what they should do is have a bathroom. A big bathroom. They should, in LA, what they should do is they should put big complexes that are the bathroom, and you can drive through them and drive through a bathroom. So you can pull over and put your hazards on and get out and go to the bathroom. But they don't, of course, because homeless people would use them. And we cannot have any homeless people having any basic rights at all. Oh my God. Giving homeless people a place to go? That would be disgusting, right? I'm pretending to be LA right now. LA city governance. LA city governance. And this sure is a long light. Okay, so anyway, I was checking my Facebook messages, and there were so many from a bunch of people who, you know, I'd been trying to hitch a ride, you know, on my shooting star, and okay, hang on, I feel like I need to focus. Well, I've already done that, so now I'm just gonna try this and see what happens. Oh, okay, all right, I remember what I was gonna do. Okay. I need to find somebody who looks like they know what they're talking about. Let me over! Oh, you fucking stupid asshole. Fuck you! Let me fuck... Alright, I'm sorry. I might need to ask somebody where they're going. Okay. No! Oh, God. Oh, my God, all fucking mighty. Alright, I see this person who I think is an employee. Hang on. Okay. Alright, Excuse me! I wonder if I can get out real quick. No. Great, now I'm waiting for these people to get... Okay, I need to get out of here. This is just watching these people do nothing and stop in the middle of the road. This is, okay. Fucking chode. What are you looking at me like that for? Excuse me. All right, excuse me. Okay. Oh, All right. Okay. I have a feeling. Okay. All right. All right. I need to find an employee. Is there anybody in this car up here? Oh shit. God fucking damn it. Let me over. Fuck! Okay, well. Oh, God. Alright. Okay. I don't. Alright, I get. Okay. New plan. I'm not gonna go to the cell phone lot. I'm gonna just try. I know there's a Target around here. I'm gonna try to go to the Target. This is not an ad for Target. Target fucking sucks and you shouldn't go there. I just have to go to the bathroom really badly. Alright. Now I gotta try to remember where the Target is. Okay. This kid keeps texting me. I explained the situation. I told him to sit tight and wait. There's no ambiguity. Hey, we're in a tunnel. We're in a tunnel again. Ton of tunnels. Ton of tunnels. Ton of tunnels. That's pretty good. That's a fun little, what do they call that? Ton of tunnels. There's a ton of tunnels. Not a ton of tunnels. There's not a ton of tunnels. Ton of tunnels. Okay, well, alright. I need to go. Okay. Hang on a minute. East. What direction is east? Is it east? Okay, I'm doing it, so I hope it's the direction I need to go. Alright. 105 east. 105 east. Alright, I think this is it. I think. Alright. What's up, Dong? What's up, Dong? That's Bugs Bunny. You ever saw that? What's up, Doc? That was Bugs Bunny. So, okay, listen. I think that it might be easier if you just get an Uber or a Lyft. Because yeah, and I'll pay for it, of course. But, well, actually, did your mom give you any money? How much money do you have right now? Okay, that should be it. All right, that should be enough if you walk when you're... Okay, so here's what you're going to do. You need to follow the signs for... shit, what is it? Sepulveda Boulevard. And what you're going to do is you're going to walk 5 blocks. Don't go to the LAX Uber pickup place because it's going to be $100 if you do that. If you need to walk at least 5 miles away from the airport, and then it'll go back down to $50 or $30. If it's over 50, keep walking until it's under 30 to my house. Okay? Yes, and then, because you said that's how much money you have, right? So that should be, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, just keep going until you, I know, I'm sorry, no, but because I thought I was going to try to do a whole, you know, I was on the way, and I guess somebody, I don't know what happened. I think that they're doing some kind of construction or something. I don't know. I mean, I'm sorry. Yeah, so I think you would just have a much better time in an Uber anyway, because my car's, I don't know, yeah, my car's a little small. You might have to. Yeah. All right. All right. Dong, ding, dong, dan, dong. All right. Thanks for being a good sport. I can't wait to meet you. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. All right. Okay. All right, bye. He said, I love you. That's fucking weird. All right. Oh, shit. Hi. Hi, Dong. I'm sorry. I thought you had hung up. No, I was talking to, all right. I'm sorry. I gotta go. All right, well, I think that's going to be easier for everybody anyway. Just doing the Uber, because I hate going to LAX. It's a ridiculous nightmare, and I thought that I'd be able to make it happen, but it's not going to happen. So. And I really have to pee so badly, but basically, there's no possible way that I would have been. It would have taken. So I took the exit that I took got me onto the 105, and I was already headed home anyway. So that's when I called. I'm sorry. I should have. I'm not. I should have narrated better for the camera. But yeah, I think that's just gonna be. And then maybe we'll film a video tomorrow or something, or when he's rested, where I guess we could go. I guess we could fake the airport thing. I guess I could go to the airport and. Well, I don't want to do that because then I'll probably post this. So, yeah. But I think that'll be better anyway. He can rest up and get. Well, I guess we got plenty of time now to talk because it's going to be a 30-minute drive home. But I don't think it'll be too bad because there's not. Actually, I'm kind of glad that it worked out this way because I think that if I had ended up picking him up, there would have been a lot of traffic because it probably wouldn't have been until if I had finished what I was doing back there and tried to go to the bathroom and stuff online and pick him up, that would have taken probably another hour. And in LA, if you don't, it's 10 o'clock right now, so we're just at the window between this is the 1 hour where there's no traffic in LA, right after morning rush hour, but before afternoon rush hour. You have 1 hour around 10:30. So I think it'll be good. I'll take this little window here and then we'll head home. Hopefully, if he makes it snappy, I don't know how much this kid. I don't know how in shape he is. So I'm just hoping that if he can. Well, basically, what I'm trying to say is if he can make it snappy. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Let me over! Let me over! Okay, all right. Woo! That would have been so bad if I had forgotten to do that. Oh my god. I had to get on the 110 north. Man, I would have been fucked if I had forgotten that. Okay, so, alright. Jeez. Yeah, so what was I talking about? Facebook Marketplace? Oh, yeah, so hey, look, you can see downtown LA. Wow. Sorry, you can't see it, but I can. Oh, this is a beautiful view. I almost never, wow, and it's a perfect day. Oh my gosh. Man, maybe I'll have some time to go for a ride before he gets home. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to try, like I said, I'll have to try to enjoy. At least now I'll probably get another hour or two of solitude. Lost some time there. Man, and I'm so, okay, honestly, I'm really glad that I didn't just pick him up because, oh God, imagine having to talk to him this entire drive with no escape. At least when he gets to the house, I can be like, hi, all right, I'm going to bed, you know, or something. Or I can say, there's your room, go in your room. I sort of don't, we're sort of in a transition zone at my house. All right, oh my God, I haven't explained any of the things that I need to explain for you to understand what's going on. So, I was on Facebook Marketplace, and I have been looking for CDs, and I bought a CD's nuts, and I bought a CD's nuts from a guy. Oh, fuck! Oh, no! There's not supposed to be any traffic! Hey, you can see the Hollywood sign, though. Oh, my gosh, wow, Hollywood. Hollywood. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Is that Hollywood? That's New York, I think. Hollywood itself is kind of a shithole. No, I like it. It has a sort of rustic charm. It's, what's the word that I use? What's the word for when something is kind of shitty, but it's grungy, you know? It's sort of stylishly shitty, I think. If there weren't, you know, homeless crackheads wandering around jerking off in public, it would lose some of its charm, if you ask me. Grungy. Yeah, so, alright. I saw a bunch of messages on Facebook from the mother, let's just call her that. And they got increasingly desperate and pathetic and sad, because it started off as, oh, hey, you know, we haven't talked to you in a while, how you doing? And then it was like, you could see sort of her, it was interesting. I almost wonder if I should publish it in sort of I wonder if it could make a good, like, poetry book or something. I know that sounds strange, but I'm always trying to look at it, and, you know, it could be sort of an avant-garde storytelling thing, because those messages really chronicle the destruction of her life. Self-destruction. Because she starts off being like, oh, hey, you know, I hope you're doing good. I haven't seen you in a while. You know, yeah, let me know if you ever want to reconnect or do anything. And then it gets sort of then it became sorry, this guy has a crazy ladder hanging off of his truck that looks like it's about to fly off and impale me in the face. So she started, it was like 3 or 4 or 5 messages trying to reach out to me and be casual. But each of them got a little bit more desperate. And then eventually she was like, hey, I'm so sorry to ask this, but I was wondering if you have some money for, you know, because your son and me I know that we had an agreement, and I don't know what else he's talking about. That must have been from the dark ages, I call it, basically my blackout days. There's a chunk of time, I think I mentioned, that I really don't remember anything that happened in my life. But she said, so I know we have our arrangement, but I was wondering if maybe you could send me some money because, you know, and she said she got in an argument with her landlord or something, and they're going to be homeless, and I was like, you know, and so I hadn't seen that, so I didn't answer it. And then the next one, she was like, I am homeless. And it was interesting to go back and sort of follow along, because these messages really helped me. You could see, like, oh, this was sent, you know, September 2021. And then I would go back on her Facebook, and you could see there was a video that I had remembered her posting of her, you know, her licking the Hollywood Walk of Fame star or something. Oh, wait, fuck, I think that was another one of my exes. Yeah, because all right. She lived in Maryland. I don't know if there's a Hollywood Walk of Fame, the Old Bay Walk of Fame. and that'd be the Maryland version. The Chesapeake Walk of Fame. I don't know. There's not a lot you can do with Maryland, joke-wise. Old Bay Walk of Fame. No, so you could go back and see her like wandering the streets. And again, it was one of those situations at the time, you know, you never really know what somebody's going through because her posts on the outside were, you know, crazy, and it looked like she was on the street in a sleeping bag, and she's saying, "Somebody please help me," blah, 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 with a sign, you know. And then in the messages, so I saw that and I thought, oh, you know, she's just being silly, she's joking. And then the messages were like, oh no, wow, you know, I never would have thought that was real, because people do all sorts of stuff for attention on the internet all the time. I mean, look at my career. My career is founded on that. But I do it in a way that's intellectually, you know, it has more intellectual merit. At least I think. And I'm gonna need to get more happy juice from the store. Yeah, so anyway, I was scrolling through all those messages, and eventually I got to something that said, you know, it got very, very, very difficult to understand. And she started mentioning something about how, you know, the devil was coming to her in the form of a CPS agent or something, and that's you know, all this kind of nonsense. And at first I was like, oh, that's weird. And then I remembered, oh my gosh, I wonder if that has anything to do with the email that I got from that CPS lady. Because it was around the time when she started talking about how Satan was reincarnated in the form of a CPS agent. I remember and again, I get weird emails all the time from people who are saying all sorts of things. I get people who claim that they're, you know, who claim to be George Lopez and wanted me to go on a stand-up show, you know. But then I was like, oh, I should go back and find that. And so I looked and I saw, indeed, yes, I had gotten an email from one of these people who's you know, they call themselves like I'm the agent who's assigned to be your liaison or something, or whatever the hell it is. And you know, I don't really see the need. I am I'm an anxious person. I get very, very anxious when it comes to, you know, bills, you know, checking my mail, checking my voicemail. When people call, I keep my phone on Do Not Disturb pretty much all day, because it makes me too anxious to when people call me and text me, I sort of have a panic attack. And I don't like getting emails. I don't like, you know, hearing from people. And so I have a very strict throw away all mail policy, because I sort of got sick of having, especially with this election. It was just an onslaught. Every day my mailbox was packed full of these useless election flyers. And so I eventually got fed up with it, and I said, you know what, I'm just dumping it all. And I literally put a trash can right under the mailbox so that I could open it up, take it out, put the whole thing in the trash can. And I started trying to put a sign on there that had a big arrow that said USPS, just put my mail in here, with a big arrow pointed to a trash can, but nobody ever did it. And then I even thought maybe I could do a funny thing where, maybe I will do that. I think it would be funny to have my mailbox be a trash can. I wonder if you're allowed to do that. So that it could have a little flag on it, and then it's like on a stick, and it's a trash can with a bag, and so that way I don't even have to. The mail person can just keep putting it in the trash can, and then I can just take the bag out and put it in the dumpster. That'd be funny. That's a funny idea. I should do that. Oh man. Yeah, but anyway, so I kept seeing all this stuff, and then I started to put the pieces together. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm pretty sure. And sure enough, I went back to my voicemails, and it was a bunch of, but how the hell am I supposed to know? Like, all day, that's another thing. All day I get these robocalls from people in Indonesia, you know, trying to scam me. So when I hear, you know, people call me and they say, hey, you know, this is your car insurance people, or this is your whatever the hell it is. And I'm like, well, no, you're not. You're some scammer in Indonesia. I don't know why I'm picking on Indonesia. I've never been. I'm sure it's very nice. But, you know, so how the fuck am I supposed to know what's a legitimate, if all I'm getting is garbage, how the hell am I supposed to know what's a legitimate contact? You know, who's contacting me legitimately? I don't know. So, of course, I ignore everything. And I sort of go by the rule. Again, if I've had a lot of jobs where people really tend to sort of get absorbed in their job, and they tend to treat everything like a crisis when really it's not. I mean, I remember, especially since I had a lot of marketing jobs, it was like people just had really nothing to do all day. So they get really into, I mean, you have to think about it like this. Human beings used to be in the, you know, the grasslands, hunter-gatherers, where every day you would have to fight for your life and spear a mammoth to have food. And that society has changed. We don't have to do that anymore. But now, you know, we have the same brain as we did back then. We haven't changed, but our circumstances have changed. And so that brain that evolved for spearing mammoths now is in an office, sitting at a desk all day on Zoom calls. And so it makes these people freak out and develop what I call corporate psychosis, where basically every single damn thing is a crisis, even though it doesn't fucking matter. So I realized very early on, and I think this is why I was so successful, I really don't need to do most of this work. If I just do nothing, then what is actually important, it'll sort of siphon what is actually, or what's the word, strain through it, where you have a colander. All of the non-important stuff, if I just do everything, I'm gonna be doing a lot of work. I don't want to do a lot of work. I only want to do the things that are absolutely necessary for me to not get fired. And so if I do nothing, then the things that fit that category that I absolutely have to do, somebody will remind me, or somebody will say, hey, did you, you know, and if I keep saying, oh yeah, it's under control, don't worry, I'm taking care of it, then that way, it's sort of like I only end up having to do the things that actually matter. Does that make sense? I feel like when I explained it, that didn't make sense, but it does, trust me. So it did make sense. So rewatch it a couple times if you didn't understand it, because it does make sense. Yeah. So, and I was sort of proven right, because this ended up being one of those things. I'm getting a little, oh man, I think I took too much happy juice. I'm getting a little. And all this stop and go, making my head go like this, is really making me sort of, I don't feel very good. Man, good thing I didn't pick up, you know, Squirt. What's his name? Dong, ding, dong, dong! Ding dong, Dan dong. Good thing I didn't pick up Dan dong, because then I wouldn't have, you know. Oh, man. Oh, I hope I don't pass out while I'm driving. That would be bad. So anyway, this did end up sort of being one of those things, because, you know, again, I didn't do anything. And the important thing rose to the top, you know. It floated to the top, and so it became, now, this kid, sorry, I don't really, I'm kind of fading quick here. So, I'm sorry. I sure hope that I said enough detail to make sense, because I don't feel like explaining the rest of this. I'm sorry. I don't feel like explaining it. And I don't think I really need to anyway. It doesn't fucking matter. Doesn't fucking matter. Nothing fucking matters at all. Not at all. Not one bit. Nothing fucking matters. Nothing matters. I'm deeply unhappy. I hate my life on a very deep level, on a very deep, visceral level. I hate being alive. Every day hurts. Every day I am physically in pain just by existing. It literally hurts to be in a human body. Nothing's wrong. It's just that existence is agony. Why do you think that babies, when they're born, the very first thing that happens when you're a baby and you're born is you start screaming and crying? Because existence hurts. You're pulled out of, I mean, I bet being in that womb, nice and cozy, oh, it's probably the best. And then, of course, the baby's upset that you're ripping it out and bringing it into the horrible light of day. Oh, God. If I was a baby, I'd be upset, too. Well, I guess I was a baby once. I don't blame babies for crying. I think I've seen a lot of viral posts that were like, oh, yeah, I get it. If you ever want to be funny and a baby is around that's crying, this works on any group of people. If you see a baby crying, point at the baby, make sure everybody can hear you. Point at the baby and say, I get it, pal. Or say like, yeah, me too. Yeah, that'd be a good one. Me too. Me too, baby. Same here. Same here. That's a good one. People still say that? Same here. Same here, kid. Everybody will laugh, I promise. Those are my funny lessons. I should make a course. Maybe that I could make a course, funny lessons. That'd be funny. Funny lessons. Maybe I'll do that on Patreon. I have a Patreon, by the way. That'd be funny. Okay, well, we're going through downtown, which means we're almost there. Home stretch. Jesus Christ. This was such an awful, awful morning. Awful errand. Horrible, horrible thing. Horrible, horrible morning. I don't want to do this. I don't want to have a child. I don't. I can't. I cannot. I don't even like my life when it's just me. But I don't have a choice. Because either I have to take in this kid, or I have to pay fucking child support, which in California is literally going to be thousands of dollars. It's going to be more than my rent. I'm going to be in the poorhouse if I have to pay child support. I can't afford it. Any of this. I feel trapped. I'm trapped in my life. At least I missed all the awful stuff. At least I missed the diapers and the bullshit and the toddler age. Dong is about, I believe Dong is 10 years old now. 9 and some change. I think. I don't know. I never asked. I'll have to go and look at the form once I have my phone. It said on the form. So I guess a 10-year-old kid is fine. I don't know. I'm trying to remember what I was like at 10 years old. I think I was pretty annoying. Well, alright, I guess if I look at it like this, it's 2024, the kid's 10 years old, so really, I only have to deal with it for another 8 years, and then at 18, I can do whatever the hell I want. I can put him on Skid Row. I'm not gonna do that. 18, so the kid will turn 18, and then it's not my problem anymore. 8 years isn't so bad. What's 8 years from now? It said 2024 to 2025, 2025 to 2026, 2026 to 2027, 27 to 2028, 2028 to 2029, 2029 to 2020, what's after 2030? 2030 to 2031, 2031 to 2032. 2032. Now, I wonder what the world will be like in 2032. It'll probably be pretty bad. I just hope that I'm fucking rich enough by then that I don't have to give a shit. That's all I'm trying to do. All I'm trying to do is make enough money that I can not care that our world is falling apart. Which I think I will be able to do with this kid. Once we get Dan Dong up and rolling, I think that's going to make a metric fuck ton of money. Oh man. People will eat that shit up. Alright, I feel better now. I feel much better now. You're going to be my little cash cow. Get those udders ready. Kitty. Kiddo. Get those udders ready. It's like that, there's a picture online of a cow. Man, forget it. Who gives a shit? Who gives a fucking shit? Alright, I'm so close. This is the home stretch. I'm almost home. Oh, and then I think I'm going to need a nap. It's still early enough I can take a nap and it won't be a big deal. Sometimes if I have a problem, if I take a nap too late, then I can't sleep. Sleep is the ultimate life hack. Now that I'm sober-ish, the best thing I can possibly do is sleep. Because it's like blacking out, only it's socially acceptable. It's like you can just take chunks of your life and throw it in the trash can by sleeping. Throw it in the trash can. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Alright, well, I guess I should get going because I'm almost home and, you know, I'm sorry, I guess this didn't really, I guess you didn't end up getting to meet Dong, but you will soon. Dan Dong. Dan Dong is going to be sweeping the nation. Dan Dong. So I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thanks for all your support, I guess. Yeah, can't wait for you to meet Dan Dong. Dan Dong. Ton of tunnels. Yeah. That's good. All right, bye-bye.